Number 5. I think I said this in a previous clip about growing food and shopping in each other's backyard. Have you thought about, and I'm speaking now to your audience, have you thought about the person who has a big enough backyard? Give that person enough funding so that they can buy a nice sized chicken coop, and you pool your money together towards that individual, and then you do something called a coop share. A coop share is like a community agricultural service, right? It's called a CSA. Let's say that the chicken coop is going to cost $5,000, and that's the cost of the coop, getting the birds, the feed, the bedding, etc. Pool your money together, give this person $5,000. They'll buy a big-sized chicken coop, raise the animals, and then every single week, everyone who contributed can pick up their eggs. Everyone who contributed at the ending of the season can get maybe a chicken, half a chicken, or once you sell off the actual meat of a chicken, maybe you can get the bones, maybe you can get the back, the neck, and then you can use that to make broth. These are little things that you can do that's intimate, but it's going to require, once again, putting your resources together so that you can survive and you won't go hungry, because the next 90 days is going to be very, very rough. Number 6. This is going to be big. I live in a predominantly Caucasian area. I live in a farming community, and unfortunately, where I'm at, there's just not a lot of black homesteaders, okay? Maybe we were here once and we were pushed out, but it's just, we're just not up here as much. I can tell you that white people are preparing for something big. They know where they come from. It is intrinsic. It is subconscious, and it is epigenetical. They come from a place of scarcity, and they remember it. Even if they act like they don't, they do. They remember scarcity. They remember what it's like not to have. There is a reason why Hollywood keeps putting out end-of-the-world movies. There's a reason why Hollywood keeps putting out survival movies. It isn't for us. Black people don't come from scarcity. Regardless of what people might want you to think, we do not come from scarcity. We were born, literally, into abundance. Scarcity only happened to us because of the trauma that we suffered during a certain trade. And you know what trade I'm talking about, but I don't want to start triggering the algorithm. So that was when, for us, scarcity happened, but normally we don't come from that, but they do. They are terrified of going back to that because they remember the harshness. They remember what it was like to go to bed with nothing. And they're prepared to fight until the bitter end to not go back to that. I want to make something very clear. They are prepping and planning, and they are going to use any situation that they can to make sure that they survive. I want you to take from that sentence whatever it is that you wish to take from it. We need to be doing the same. We need to be collaborating with each other in private, with people that we trust, and a plan of action needs to be taken on how you can defend yourself, on how you can keep a neighborhood watch, because trust and believe, they are watching you. Trust and believe, when they go on their fishing parties and their hunting parties, and they go on their boys' weekend parties with their wives, and trust and believe, the topic is you. How do I know this? Because one of them told me. One of them admitted to me that that's all her father talks about, are dangerous minorities. And that is the reason why a certain president has been put into office, is because white people know that their time of rulership is over. They know it. They can feel it. They are not dumb. They are the smartest people that we currently have on this planet. I know that a lot of black people don't like to hear that, but it's true. They are very intelligent. They have to be intelligent because they're fighting for their lives. So they plan 2, 3, 4 generations ahead to make sure that they are going to survive by any means necessary. We have to also do the same. Now, don't get me wrong. We are God's chosen people. We are the true chosen people. So I do believe that we're going to be okay. I do believe that we are going to be just fine. There will be casualties, but overall we're going to be just fine. But we can't just sit there and just wait on a spiritual entity to rescue us. God helps those who help themselves, which means that we have to also plot and plan for our future. We have to plot and plan for the future of our offspring. And for those of you who do not have children, plan for other people's offspring, because our future descendants are the future of our race, and we have to think of it as such. Now, there are things that I'm not going to say, of course, on YouTube, because I'm sure you know that the Matrix is always listening. But take from this what you will. Get together and start plotting. We're going to have to start getting away from the social programming and the epigenetical trauma that have been bred into us from a certain trade. And we're going to have to start putting our trust and faith into those that have a like mindset if we want to have dinner, if we want to keep warm, if we want to survive. Because in my humble opinion, from what I took away from this meeting, it's going to happen within the next 90 days. So by summer, we should see tangible proof that whatever it is that's going to happen has happened. And for those of you who are in denial, for those of you who are willfully ignorant, who are willfully blind, good luck to you. And hopefully in the next life you can return to us and you can be a part of our mission. Anyway, Ash, I hope that this was of some use. I'm only one person, okay, so take what of it that you can. If I can think of anything else to give to you and your audience, I will. If I hear of anything in the next up-and-coming weeks and months, you'll be the first person that I contact. I will leave with this. I have not received any financial help at all from our administration, past or present, and I'm hoping to donate more to local food pantries. Where I'm at, there's a lot of black faces that come to the food pantry to get a little extra help. And it's very taxing because I live pretty much day to day. So if your audience would like to donate to my homestead, that would be greatly appreciated. My Cash App is #HenLady, HEN as in Nancy, LADY. That would be wonderful, and I can get supplies, I could buy more birds, I can get some more feed, I can purchase seeds, fertilizer, soil. The soil up where I live is about $120 per ton. I'm also in need of a chicken plucker machine. The one that I've been eyeing is a Yardbird, and it's what most homesteaders use. It can pluck about maybe 2 birds at a time. I've been eyeing this plucker for a while, but the prices have increased because of China and the tariffs. I'm also in need of egg cartons, specifically quail egg cartons, which I do sell and I do donate. And just basically like bedding, like pine chips, hay, straw for the winter, and just 2x4s so I can expand the chicken operation that I do have. So if your audience would like to donate to my homestead, that would be wonderful. Thank you very much, Ash. I really appreciate your time, and I appreciate you giving me a voice on your platform. Good luck to everybody. I love you all. God did not rescue us from the bottomless pit to give up on us now. So if God has not given up on us, we cannot give up on us. All right, everyone. Take care. Bye.